A star, 1,400 light-years away, has just sent us a signal. Not random, not noise, but something familiar, a rhythm, a pulse, repeating the exact pattern of human DNA. This has never happened before, and the question isn't what this is. It's, why now? But here's the part you must see to believe. Later in this video, we'll show you the exact moment this signal matched a human mitochondrial DNA sample from a woman in Africa. A sequence no one, nothing outside Earth should ever have. And yet, there it was, coming from a star. So before you scroll, before you click away, stay with us until the end, because this might just be the first proof that the universe can remember, and that we were never forgotten. It started like any other night at the observatory. The Vera Rubin telescope was scanning Sector 28K, a portion of the Cygnus constellation. Dozens of stars, routine, expected. But then came an anomaly. One of the stars flickered in a strange way, not just randomly, but rhythmically, a sequence. At first, scientists assumed it was a new type of pulsar, but the signal didn't match known pulsar behavior. The pulses came in 4 distinct intervals, over and over again. 0.34 seconds, 0.21, 0.21, 0.34. Repeat, repeat, repeat. A team of astrophysicists at MIT ran the intervals through a sequence mapping algorithm used in genome research. The result? ATGC. The fundamental base pairs of DNA. This wasn't coincidence. This was precision. And more importantly, it was recognition. Let's ask a dangerous question. Can a star remember? Science tells us that memory belongs to brains, or at least to data systems, right? But in quantum physics, information is never truly lost. Stephen Hawking himself revised his stance in his final years. Even black holes, he concluded, do not destroy information. Instead, the information is encoded, hidden, embedded in Hawking radiation. What if stars are not just engines of fusion, but memory vaults? Each photon of light they emit contains data, temperature, Massachusetts composition. But could it also carry external data? Could something or someone have encoded a message into the structure of the star itself? If so, what kind of mind thinks in stellar timescales? A signal delayed not by accident, but by design. The human genome contains approximately 3.2 billion base pairs. The signal from TRS-1419b began simple, just ATGC. But as the signal continued, the sequence expanded. Codons, start and stop markers, junk DNA, then something impossible, mitochondrial DNA fragments. Mitochondrial DNA is passed only from mother to child. It's ancient, deeply embedded, personal. That star is broadcasting a sequence that doesn't just reflect a species, it reflects a lineage. And when compared to the genetic data of modern Homo sapiens, it was a perfect match to a sample taken from a woman in Central Africa, from a genome database dated over 15 years ago. So, how did a star 1,400 light-years away, sending light that left its surface 1,400 years ago, know DNA that was only sequenced in 2011? Unless that star is not the origin of the signal. It's just the speaker, like a loudspeaker in a vast concert hall. But who wrote the song? In 1967, Jocelyn Bell Burnell discovered the first pulsar, what seemed like a star ticking in perfect rhythm. Back then, it was jokingly called LGM1, Little Green Men, because no natural object should tick so precisely. But pulsars aren't anomalies anymore. We know them, we chart them. But what if pulsars are just one kind of stellar memory mechanism? What if some stars are designed to record events? Not with sound, but with light, with gravity waves, with neutrino signatures. Every nova, every black hole merger, every planetary death, encoded, stored, waiting. What if the universe itself operates like a neural network, where stars are neurons and gravity is the synaptic signal? In that framework, the entire cosmos could have memory, not metaphorically, literally. What if we're not the first intelligent species to rise in this galaxy? What if someone came before us and made sure we'd remember them eventually? Why did this signal emerge now? There are three major theories. 1. The observer effect quantum theory suggests that observing a system changes it. Perhaps our growing understanding of the cosmos triggered the release. When enough eyes looked up, the star looked back. Second, time lock transmission. A self-releasing mechanism like a cosmic time capsule. The star was programmed to activate once Earth reached a certain radio emission level, say, the early 21st century. 3. A response. We may have already sent something, a pulse, a Voyager probe, a burst of neutrinos, decades ago, and the star is replying. But there's a darker possibility that the universe is filled with these signals, but they only awaken when life is ready, as if someone, somewhere wanted to know. When they finally see their own reflection in the stars, will they understand what it means? The most haunting theory is not that we're receiving a memory, but that we are the memory. Imagine a civilization so advanced, they could encode consciousness into the very laws of physics. Life, then, would not evolve randomly, it would be replayed. DNA would act like a holographic key, unlocking pre-written templates. In that case, humanity may not be original, not the first, but a reconstruction, a cosmic rerun. And the star, it's not remembering us, it's reminding us of what we used to be. What if the past isn't gone? What if the universe remembers every word, every loss, every love, and stores them in stars? If this is the first message, what comes next? Subscribe and prepare for Episode 7, The Dreaming Galaxy, when stars begin to wake up. We'll travel to a region where dozens of stars have begun changing their pulses. In sync. Is it communication or resurrection?